Welcome back everyone, Mate Sipper here on this beautiful Friday the 19th. Well, I hope everyone's doing well. I apparently have way too many things, so we're gonna run outside, offload this stuff, and head back in. Yeah, we had a very lucrative day at the mines yesterday. So, cannot complain about that, that's for sure. Whoops. I believe that was probably the Joja letter. It was blue stationery, so all it says is, hey, someone found you on the ground last night and we brought you home. We're gonna charge you 1000 G. Sorry, I was trying to like open the chest and everything just blew up in my face. Let's get this all unloaded. Can get rid of all these geodes too. Alright, so I want to get this diamond put away, and then we'll watch the TV, and I'll kind of lay out my plan for the day. Gotta open that up, and put it back, and diamonds. Alright, so that diamond will take, I believe, about 4 days to grow. Weather, it's going to be cloudy with gusts of wind. Oh, fart. Well, that's okay. Welcome to Welwick's Oracle, the only show where you can know the future. Today, the spirits are in good humor. Alright. Well, hopefully we'll be able to get over to the desert. I don't know if we'll be able to or not. I have a few things I'd like to do today, such as, with it being Friday, going to the cart. I also would like to kind of get that one quest finished up, the one where we put the battery in the box, and then the rainbow shell in the other box, and you know, that whole thing. So in order to get that done, we will need to go to the desert, and we might as well try to get over to Clint's so we can get that hoe picked up. So we'll bring that. We're gonna have to go to the mayor's, so we'll bring that. I'll leave the diamonds alone for now. I don't think we're gonna go there. Alrighty, so yeah, that's gonna be everything we take along, but I need to water the crops. So I will cut away for a little bit. Let's read this letter first. I'd like to buy a pumpkin from you. My daughter and I want to carve jack-o'-lanterns for the upcoming Spirits Eve festival. Alright, we will also need to bring a pumpkin along with us, so we'll do that as well. These bombs you can put in here. Sorry about that obnoxious noise of chests opening and closing continuously. But yeah, so I will cut away and I will see you in a bit. And welcome back everyone. I just wanted to get some sunflowers in the ground to replace these little guys we harvested. So yeah, we only have 9 days left of the season. So we're definitely going to want to kind of get on with that. Now, just to make sure that I have everything picked up, I do not want the steel watering can. So, one of the big things with this quest is how cryptic and kind of secretive it is. But after we get the beets put away, what we're going to want is we are going to want to bring one of these guys. And it's pretty neat, like this whole quest and just kind of how it's supposed to work. I also want to bring a gold bar. I'm going to bring these for Clint's. And I'm going to bring the copper. I'm planning on upgrading the trash can, just so we can have that done. And yeah, let's head on out of here. Hello there, little cow. I've also been giving it some thought, and I'm going to grab the auto collector for the barn. I'm not going to grab one for the chickens yet. I am just terrible about making sure that I milk the cows every day, so that'll just take something off my mind. But let's see here. Holly, I don't need that. Barbed hook. So, what this means with makes your catch more secure, it makes the bar that you hold the click button on, like, chase the fish around. It can be useful, but if it's a really hard fish to catch, it's not as good of an item as it sounds. I'm not going to buy it right now. We should be able to get a couple of free, and if we don't, I'll be able to show those off later. Oh, Crescent. So I'm going to buy this. We're going to want some more than what I'm currently producing. Also, I'm going to buy that rare crow. So I want the oak resin for the sheer reason of getting kegs. And we're just going to need to get more kegs than what I can currently produce. But it's not as big of a deal until we get a shed. It's just, I don't know, like an extra thing that I just kind of want to add on. We'll grab the auto grabber. And yeah, we will no longer have to milk cows or any other animal we put in the barn. The only thing that it doesn't affect are pigs. But that's not really a huge concern to me right now. Okay, we're going to head on in here. And we're going to make an interesting item. So what you do is you come over here to the sewing machine. Add your pants. Add the gold. And as you can see, we don't know what we're going to make. But we have made the trimmed lucky shorts. So you can wear these. And different characters around the valley will actually react to them. I don't plan on wearing them today. But that is something that we are going to, get some enjoyment out of at some point. Oh, hey, there's Carolyn. We need to give her a pumpkin. Got ourselves a bed. Cool. So it looks like the next item is Preserves Jar, followed by Pomegranate. This book here is a really good book. It increases the amount of hearts you get with the different townspeople. Now, Carolyn, did you go to the library? Yes, you are. Okay, perfect. I have just the thing for you. Oh, the pumpkin. It's a good one. Abigail will be so happy when she sees this. Thanks, Mate. Sure thing, Carolyn. It's a fine-looking day. On days like this, I like to help Evelyn with the public gardens. She's strong for her age, but I think she appreciates all the help she can get. Oh, I imagine she definitely does. Nothing wrong with working the gardens, but man, is that hard work, and it's crazy to me when I see elderly individuals doing that. You have received a golden hoe. Well, neat. First thing first, let's get rid of all these geodes. I'm not really expecting anything too cool, but you never know. Let's go with these next. Oh, cool. That is a cranberry. Okay, I'm not sure whose favorite that is. We're going to want to hold on to that, though. I could kind of care less for those flowers. They're not going to be very useful to us. Limestone, that's okay. Some iron ore, definitely won't say no to that one. Marble? Okay. That one hasn't been donated. Has this one? That one has, okay. More iron, perfect. And the last one, clay. Well, I don't really care too much about the clay. Oh, yeah. Alright, Clint, I have the most important job for you. I need you to upgrade my trash can. Thanks. I'll get started on this as soon as I can. Should be ready in a couple of days. Give you some spending money. The weather doesn't really matter to me. I typically stay near my shop year-round. Well, cool. Weather definitely plays a big part in my life, but not so much. Oh, I am so sorry. I keep coming in here during the school rush. Oh my gosh. Alright. This is limestone. Put that over there. Tiger's eye. And slate. Oh yeah, and the ribs. Wow. We're getting quite the collection here. Don't quite think we have 60 items yet. Obsidian vase and a skeleton. Well, cool. I don't know what I'm going to do with these thingies, but I guess we will do with them what we will. Some more clay. That was a sentence, and one that I hope I never say again. Alright, wow, it is already 2:40. I need to get over to the bus stop as soon as possible. So we need to drop these in the... You quickly place the beets in the fridge. Wait a sec, there's a note taped to the milk. It's addressed to you. Good job, kid. Your final task, give the sand dragon his last meal. Mr. Key. Alright, so this one stumped me for a long time. I am aware of how you solve it now. But at the time, it was very difficult for me to figure out what it meant, and I believe I cheated and looked it up. So for anyone else who has struggled with this one, don't worry. I will be showing you here today how you do it. First, let's get these all... Oops, I actually need that. So yeah, we need to head... Let's go over here. So the lucky shorts, or the trim lucky shorts, don't actually increase your luck. It's just kind of a gag item. And it does have a use, as I said. And we will be taking a look at it later. Get rid of that. Don't want to sell that because I just picked that up. Alright. But yeah, so I hope everyone's doing well. Hope everything's been going well for you. I just got over like a 24-hour cold, which was not at all pleasant, as you could imagine. Probably just going to put all this stuff in here for now, and then when I come home, I will deal with it at that point, because we really need to get on the bus. The clay, you know what, the clay can go with me. You know what, we'll just take everything with us. As I said, I don't think we're going to be doing too much in the mines. But you never know, so I'll just load up my pockets with this stuff, because I don't think I'm going to be there too long, but in case I am, I got it. Let's go. Let's ride. And to the desert we go. So the sand dragon is right here. You place the essence in the dragon's maw. Only then do you notice a note hidden in the eye socket. You've proven yourself, kid. Check out the pile of lumber next to your house, Mr. Key. So yeah, we'll have to do that when we get home. Or possibly tomorrow. But regardless, it is nice to finally have that kind of out of the way. It's not a huge hassle, but it is cool to have that quest done. Alright. Don't know if there's any other artifacts around here. I wasn't really looking for forageables, I was more looking for the dig spots. I guess I'll take some coconuts. I think I'm more interested in the cactus fruit, honestly, because then at least it'll keep me alive down here. Alright, down we go. Oops. Well, that guy was in kind of a bad spot. So, something kind of interesting with Clint upgrading our trash can is, as you can see, we can still use our trash can. In fact, I can put the clay in there, it would just go away. So, unlike the other tools, it doesn't remove your use of the trash can. Now, if you're wondering why I'm upgrading my trash can, it's kind of a weird thing. So in this game, when you throw things away, obviously it gets rid of the game, or it gets rid of the item. But when you upgrade your trash can, you actually get a percentage of the sale price. And it's not a bad way to just kind of, like, at some point in this game, you're going to have your inventory too full. And so, it's useful in that regard. However, I don't think it's, like, the most important thing to have done. It's just handy, I guess is the best way to do that. Man, today, I do not want that to be a problem today. I don't know why I'm doing that again. Also gonna eat this spicy eel, increase our luck for a little bit. We'll have to see how deep we can get. So yeah, it's been a pretty good season so far. There's only one more festival coming up, and it should be upon us pretty soon. And that would be Spirit's Eve. That is this game's equivalent of Halloween. And it's a good one. It's one that I think's probably changed the most from the recent updates. So, with all the updates that occurred, Concerned Ape, as well as I assume his team, I don't know if he's still a one-man thing. I imagine he probably has other people working under him now. But maybe he is, and if he is, then him and his team, I guess. They changed the dialogue options for every other year for all the festivals. And Spirit's Eve has probably one of my favorite dialogue changes that we won't get to see until year 2. And it's actually of Sam. So if you're in an even number of Stardew Valley and you've never talked to Sam on Spirit's Eve, do it. Excuse me, I still kind of have a residual cough from like that weird Thanksgiving like flu. It's not really even a flu, just that cough that I got. But yeah, so talk to Sam if you're in an even number year, because it definitely caught me off guard. But yeah, prior to the last update, not the most recent one that was like a hotfix of balancing, but the last big one that actually added like the bookseller and a whole bunch of stuff, they made all the festivals have different setups as well as different dialogue options, depending on what year you're in. By that I mean whether it's an odd or an even year. And it was definitely a welcome change. And yeah, so we'll have to see if they keep adding things like that to the game. Trying to think some of the other big changes. I guess one of the big changes that I've noticed during this playthrough has actually been how restricted some things are that I never thought were restricted, like the giving that guy the rabbit's foot. I had no idea that that had been locked behind something until recently. And I feel like I'm going to keep figuring that out, and so I'm just going to not do some of those other quests until I get the corresponding hint that you get about it later on in the game. I will definitely prepare for them, but I just will not be like trying to do them, I guess. Because I just don't want to run into another situation like that. And it is very possible that maybe they didn't change it and I just forgot and thought that I had gotten it, because, like, once again, I've played this game. I didn't play it when it first came out. I was not even living in the United States at that point. I was living abroad for a while. And so I didn't play that game until I got home. Back here in the US. And it looked interesting when my friends had played it, and so I was like, you know what, I'll give it a try. It's a game that one of my friends recommended to me, and when I saw that it was similar to Harvest Moon, I got pretty excited about it. So, with that being the case, I picked it up and started playing it. And then my wife got interested in it once they added multiplayer. Or once we figured out how to make the multiplayer work. And from then on, it's just kind of become a tradition to play Stardew Valley. Now, I don't quite have 1,000 hours in this game yet. I have a lot. I have 807, I think, when I logged up today. But it is a good game. It's a game I love, so. But yeah, a lot of that knowledge definitely came prior to this update. I do play this game a lot still, and as I said, like on the weekends we try to play with my in-laws. But it's always changing, this game. And I'm very glad. So yeah, down we go to another floor. I think I forgot my bombs, so I'm kind of glad that we haven't seen any of the mummies. I mean, I'll definitely take another bomb from that guy. Magma Geode. I'm also kind of noticing that we're not getting the treasure floors. So the treasure floors, they only pop up if you fall in a hole, which is probably why we're not getting them. But, you know, that's okay. Like, I definitely would like to get them, but it's not a big deal. Oh, yes. Can we get that good drop from you? I'd love to get that from you. It'd be really nice to get it this time of year. Oh, we got it. All right, dinosaur egg. So, we're going to do something with it. Actually, you know what? As soon as we're going home. I have too much stuff I got to do. So, yeah, we're going to hop down this ladder. Oh, you know what? Open this because it's here. And out we go. Let's go. We're going to head home for the night. So the dinosaur egg is a very... Do I have my pail? No, I don't. Okay. The dinosaur egg is a very useful item. And we're going to be getting some pretty serious use from it. So there's only one more like special item that I am really looking forward to getting. And it does have a chance to show up. Like randomly. But I don't think it will. Because, like, as far as it goes, it's not common to show up randomly. What happens is, at night, there's a chance of certain events to happen. And if the event happens, you'll get an item that you can buy a little bit later on. And it is extremely good to have. Yeah, so we're going to run down here and load up our auto grabbers. Or rather, our auto grabber. I only have one of them. Set it right, you know, we'll put it over here. Do I need to put you down? There we go. I don't know why it didn't want to be set down. But yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to run in here. And we're going to put this in there. And in a few days, we're going to get an item. Or, sorry, not an item. We're going to actually get a new addition to our farm. So yeah, be looking forward to that. I'm okay with passing out among my chickens. Didn't make off with too much money, but we did relatively well. So, with that, this has been Mate Sipper. And I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. If not, perfectly fine. Thanks for tuning in and sticking around till the end. But yeah, until next time, this has been Mate Sipper. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.